Hello, my name's Alana, and welcome to Zubi Basics, How to Add an Ingredient. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to add an ingredient to your internal database within Zubi. This process is very easy. On the home page that you see when you log in, simply click on the Add Ingredient button. Zubi helps to make this a very simple procedure with the tabular display showing the different prompts for information that you need to populate about your ingredient that you are adding. This code is editable, so you can change it to suit any internal nomenclature that you may use for your ingredient. The name is any suitable name or nickname that you may have for your ingredient. For demonstration purposes, I will be calling it test. This description field just prompts you to fill in any applicable information about the ingredient, such as what products it might be used in, who added this information, or anything you feel is relevant. Then you simply select the type of ingredient that you are planning to add into Zubi. A simple ingredient such as flour, egg, or broccoli, you simply fill in the declaration and the subsequent information within Zubi. For an additive, you simply choose the additive class in question and either the code or the name, and then tell Zubi what you would like to declare it as either the name or the code. And once again, fill in the subsequent information. For a processing aid, obviously no ingredient declaration is required. Simply fill in the information and add it into your recipe, and this is actually very useful for auditing purposes. What I'll now demonstrate is how to add a compound ingredient, as that is the most difficult or complicated one to add. This is very easy. In the declaration field, simply put the declaration that will be shown on the listing to the customers. For this demonstration purposes, I'll be pretending I'm adding breadcrumbs. Into the short compound declaration field, put in any additives or allergens that may be present within the ingredient you are adding. I'll be pretending that there is soy protein present. Into the long compound declaration, put the entire declaration that is present in your ingredient in question. This copy declarations to products allows you to override any sub-declarations that you may have changed within products you have added this ingredients to. Should you wish to change any of the declarations here and force this change throughout the whole system, updating all the products that use this ingredient within Zubi, you simply click this button. Any nutrients or allergens that you have added that change in the future when you're updating this ingredient will automatically get updated in any products that use this ingredient, ensuring that your food compliance information is always kept up to date. Continue to scroll down and fill in any applicable information about this ingredient that you are adding. Should you have a liquid-based ingredient, you can change the specific gravity for whatever it may be. This draft versus approved is just a handy way to keep track of where you are at for adding the information into the ingredient. You can come back and approve it later on should you stop halfway through or need further time to clarify things. Click on the next tab. As you can see, this automatically forces a save in Zubi. Additionally, you can also click the Save button here. This just gives you the peace of mind that your data is safe. Next, you fill in the information about the nutrients, depending on which way around it is presented to you. I'm just going to make up some numbers here for demonstration purposes. Should you have other nutrients you wish to add, because maybe it is a fortified breadcrumb or others, simply search for the vitamin or mineral or nutrient in question and click the plus green symbol. This will then be added into the table for you to add in the additional information about the product. Once again, click on the next tab to add in further information. You can see a selection of all the allergens available within Zubi, which are the ones needed to ensure your labels are compliant to FSAN standards. Once you update your ingredients or nutrients or allergens within Zubi, any changes will be carried through. As shown in the short declaration, there is soy present in this presentation example. Zubi also breaks down the gluten to the sub-varieties available, and same with the tree nuts. Once you've finished adding in any allergens that are present in this ingredient, move on to warnings, and then tick any that may be applicable. It is unlikely that this may be the case, but it is always good to ensure that you have it ticked on. Similar procedure for any qualifiers that are applicable to this ingredient should you want them calculated and presented on your label. You do not have to tick any of these unless they are applicable. Moving back through to the ID, you can now click Approve if you are satisfied that you've entered all your ingredients information correctly.